In this video, I'm going to go over the systems and software that we currently use here at Lister Pros. Now, throughout this course, I have talked about different software and systems that we use. I wanted to make this video to have them all in one place. So first off, I want to start with our website. When I first started Lister Pros, we built our site on WordPress. For orders, we used a WordPress plugin called Gravity Forms, and we used this setup through 2019, and then we transitioned to our custom website. We worked on the custom website for 2 years before we launched it. So if you go the custom website route, know that it's gonna take a whole lot of hard work and effort. We decided to go the custom route because we wanted something a little more robust with better analytics and to be able to deploy whatever features that we wanted in the future. We've been able to automate many order-related tasks that have helped reduce errors and have made our admins' lives a lot easier. From a website hosting perspective, we started out with HostGator. We had some reliability issues with HostGator, so we switched to SiteGround and found that it was a better hosting service provider for our WordPress website. We now use Amazon Web Services to host our current website. We decided on AWS because we are heavily reliant on our website and needed it to run fast and efficiently. From a customer relationship management tool perspective, we started out using Highrise. A few years into the business, I brought on a sales manager and I told him to look into the CRM system that he wanted to use. Ultimately, he chose Salesforce. Salesforce ended up being the worst system decision we ever made. It's not designed for small business. I think I paid over $30,000 over a 3-year period. And when those 3 years came up, I got rid of the whole thing and moved to HubSpot CRM. Today, I recommend using HubSpot CRM. The paid version is pretty expensive, but the free version has a lot of features. From an accounting system perspective, we started out using FRESHBOOKS. A couple years later, we seemed to outgrow FRESHBOOKS and we moved over to QuickBooks Online. We've been happy with QuickBooks Online ever since. From a payment processing system perspective, we have pretty much always used Stripe and have been happy with them. For team documents, we use Google Drive. We found that Google Drive is very reliable. It makes it easy to collaborate with other team members to create and share documents and spreadsheets. Our calendar of choice is Google Calendars. Even with many events on any given day, it has been able to handle anything that we throw at it. For file sharing, we currently use Dropbox and have since the beginning. From an email system perspective, we have always used Gmail. We used free Gmail accounts for the longest time, but have since switched to Google Workspace because it makes transitioning accounts when people leave a whole lot easier. We also use SendGrid for our website generated emails and Twilio for SMS. To communicate internally, we use Workplace, and for direct messaging, we use WorkChat. For those that don't need to know everything that goes on at Lister Pros, we use Skype. We also use Zoom and PeopleBox to stay connected with our team. When we started, the phone system we used was Grasshopper. We have since switched to Dialpad and really like a lot of the features that it has to offer. We use T-Sheets for time tracking and MileIQ for mileage tracking for non-fleet vehicles. For photo editing, we use Lightroom, Photoshop, Luminar, and Pixelmator Pro. For video editing, we use Final Cut Pro. For hosting our customer video projects, we use Vimeo. For screen recordings, I started with ScreenFlow, and then I used the built-in screen recorder on Mac, and now I use ecamm Live, which is designed for live streaming, but I found that it is very efficient for screen recordings and the file sizes are a lot more manageable than the built-in screen recorders on the Mac. From a marketing perspective, we used MailChimp for years. We have since transitioned from MailChimp to KAJABI. KAJABI has an email campaign feature, but we switched to KAJABI for other reasons. If you're looking for a system to send newsletter emails only, then I would recommend using MailChimp over KAJABI. From a design perspective, we use Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, and Canva. Canva is a great tool for those that may not have a design background but want to create great looking marketing pieces. Now, in my opinion, the biggest game-changing tool for our business has been Zapier. Zapier has endless possibilities and it has allowed us to automate a ton of tasks. We currently have over 100 active Zaps in our Zapier account, and this tool has been a massive time saver for us. Anyways, this is just a quick overview of some of the past and present systems and software that we use and have used here at Lister Pros. If you guys have any additional questions, feel free to reach out. We'll see you guys on the next one.